hope you are doing amazing. Welcome to X18. We'll be doing the devotion from there today. And I have titled it Paul's Journeys for Christ. So X18 is just about Paul traveling from different areas, meeting different people and spreading the gospel as usual. So we see him, when he opens up, it tells us that Paul left Athens and he went to Corinth. And when he gets to Corinth, he meets this amazing couple called Aquila and Priscilla, who actually who stay with Paul. They stay together and they work together as tent makers. That's one profound thing I got from there, but we'll get into it later. And he, as much as he's working there and staying with Priscilla and Aquila, he also goes to the synagogue. We hear in the scripture that he goes to the synagogue, he preaches to the Jews and the Greeks who insult him and oppose him, and Paul decides to say, okay guys, if you don't want to hear this, I'm going to go to the Gentiles. And then he moves on and he shares the word with the Gentiles, and we see that we hear that a lot of them they believe in Jesus, and then Paul baptizes them. And then the story continues that while he's still busy with the Gentiles, discipling them and teaching them the word, he gets accused by Jews, saying that he is teaching people how to obey God or do this Christian thing in a different norm. And he gets accused in front of the governors, but he gets favor. Amazingly, he gets favor when he gets to this governor. And then shortly after that, his journey continues. Now he moves from Corinth and he goes to Syria, and he continues with this couple, Aquila and Priscilla. Remember the couple that we talked about, Aquila and Priscilla? They move with him to Syria and Syria. I don't know if it's Syria or Syria. And then when they get there, Paul goes back again to another town. It's called what? I forgot. It's Galatia. He goes back there to encourage believers. But then we see that as the story continues, we see that Priscilla and Aquila meet this amazing young man called Apollos. Apollos is described as this eloquent speaker who's good at scripture and is preaching there. But as Aquila and Priscilla are listening to him, they realize that there's something that is not according to scripture, like the correct, accurate. There's no accuracy in what he's saying. So they call him aside and they talk to him, and they teach him the accurate way of, preaching the gospel and the accurate way of doing things. And we don't hear that Apollos was aggressive or anything like that. It seems, according to what the scripture is saying, that he learned a lot from them, because the closing of this chapter, we hear that now Apollos is now preaching to the Jews, and he is now even in a public space, and he's teaching them that Jesus is the Messiah. That's actually the last closing sentence. So briefly, that is what the chapter is about. So what did I get from this chapter? So as I read through this chapter, there are certain things that I think the Lord spoke to me about, or certain things that the Lord highlighted. The first thing is just about relationship, godly relationships, for advancing the kingdom of God. So as we hear from verse, the first verse, we hear that Paul left Athens and went to Corinth. This is now the first and second verse. There he became acquainted with Jews named Aquila born in Pontus, who had recently arrived from Italy with his wife. They left Italy because of Claudius Caesar deported all Jews from Rome. And then Paul lived and worked with them, for they were tent makers just as he was. So this, from these 3 verses of the chapter, I just get that there was relationship between Paul and Aquila and Priscilla. There's that godly relationship that was built there. And then so what I'm getting from this is that as we advance the kingdom of God, it is very important to also build relationship. Yes, we have the main core of advancing the kingdom. We have the main core of going forward and preaching and doing everything that we've been doing amazingly. But at the same time, there's also a very important um, role of relationship in building the kingdom. So as we see that Paul did not just come and preach the gospel. He didn't. The Bible doesn't tell us that he just went into the synagogues and started preaching. It starts off with telling us that Paul came and he met Priscilla and Aquila, and they lived together and they worked together. So, and I also like the part that says they lived together, which means they were doing life together. These people knew Paul. These people, they invested in Paul's life, and also Paul invested in their life. So there's that amazing relationship that comes out from there. Yet at the same time, they're not forgetting the main core, what they were there for, what they came to that particular town for. They were advancing the kingdom together, but in relationship. So that's what I got. The first thing that I got is that those two aspects are very important. And as you do life together, you get to know who the person is, and you get to know how they function when they're healthy. You get to know what you can actually notice that there's something wrong when there is something wrong in their life, because there's that solid deep relationship. And then the second thing, which I saw is encouragement and support. As we hear from another verse, it's verse 23. It says that after spending some time in Antioch, Paul went back through Galatia and that other name, visiting and strengthening all believers. So Paul went back to encourage and support other believers. So my point also, like that relationship point, is also trickled into this next thing that I'm discovering. That as we do life, as we have this common goal as to advance the kingdom of God, we go through a lot of things. There are trials that come our way. There's hope that is shattered on the way. There is dreams that get dead on the way. And because there's that aspect of relationship, as we are doing life together, we can know that there's something wrong in somebody else's life, in our brother's life, because we already had cultivated that deep relationship thing. And hence we see here that Paul went back. I'm sure he went back because of the reason to encourage and support. There was probably something going on with those believers that he had built relationships with in those cities. So I'm also getting that as believers, we need to support and encourage each other. And we can only know when is the right time to support and encourage each other if there's this relationship. If I'm okay with actually letting my brethren know, hey guys, this is what I'm going through, or if I'm comfortable enough to do it, or if I feel like it's a safe space, and that comes from relationship. So I'm also, that's the second thing I'm getting, that as Christians, as we're doing this life, as life happens to us, there is that support and encouragement that is necessary. And the third one that I'm also getting is from verse 28, from verse 26 and 28. It says that when Priscilla and Aquila heard him, which is Apollos, preaching boldly in the synagogue, they took him aside and explained the way of God even more accurately. So now this third one, I'm getting that as we do relationships, we encourage each other, as we support each other, there's also that space to be vulnerable and honest with one another, and also there's that responsibility from our side to be teachable. When Priscilla and Aquila saw this amazing guy who the Bible says he was eloquent in his speech, and that he had knowledge of scripture, they did not shy away from approaching such a public figure that was probably confident and probably seemed to know it all. They were honest to their brethren that, look, there's something wrong here, there's an error in what you are preaching. They approached him out of that honesty and just telling him and correcting him. So I like that aspect, that as we're doing life together and we are living together, there's that also honesty from one another. We need to be honest and authentic. When you see your brother is not doing wrong or is not doing well in a certain area, or they went through the tangent or something, you actually are honest with them. We can just be honest with them, have the boldness and love them enough to be honest with them, to correct them. And then also from Apollos and the amazing couple, Priscilla and Aquila, I get that there was also vulnerability between the two, and they were vulnerable enough to step up to him, not knowing whether he was shaming them or what. But also on Apollo's side, it does the Bible say it doesn't record anywhere where it says he listened to them, but the fruit of the conversation show that he actually did listen to them, because it says that he went on and he preached into publicly again, and this time he was preaching that Jesus is the Messiah. So the fruits show that he was also vulnerable to learn. He was willing to listen to them, and he was also teachable. Though he was an eloquent speaker, though he knew scriptures, unlike the Jews that we see in the beginning of the scripture, who insulted and did not support and oppose Paul, because they were also eloquent and they also knew scriptures, but they used that against Paul. They were not teachable. We see a difference here in Apollo's character, that he was teachable, and the amazing fruits that came out of it were that he did actually amazingly, and he advanced the kingdom even more. He used his amazing eloquent speech at the end of the chapter, where now he preaches that Jesus is the Messiah. So that's the third thing I'm getting from this, that we need to be teachable, honest, and vulnerable with each other as we are doing this relationship thing, and also advancing the kingdom together. And all of it all, as I read that what Paul's journeys did, and as he met these amazing people like Aquila and Priscilla and Apollos, it's all about Jesus at the end of the day, because the last verse of this chapter actually says that the last verse says he refuted the Jews with powerful arguments in public debates. Using the scripture, he explained to them that Jesus was the Messiah. At the end of it all, Jesus is the Messiah. At the end of it all, whatever we're doing, whatever we're doing as Christians, whatever programs, whatever relationships we build, whatever we do, at the end of it all, we need to advance the kingdom of God, and we need to preach that Jesus is the Messiah. I just love how this chapter ends with that last sentence that says Jesus was the Messiah, as he was preaching to the Jews. So I think that it was such a profound ending to this chapter, that if the relationship comes in line with building the kingdom of God, we point everything to Jesus. We point people to Jesus. We point even ourselves to Jesus. He is the author and the creator of everything. He is the Messiah. He's the one who died for us. He's the one who left heaven and came and pursued us. He's still pursuing us even now, and he's still above everything in our lives. So whatever happens, Jesus is the Messiah, and whatever we do, we should do it from this point, knowing that Jesus is the Messiah, and we do everything to advance his kingdom, so that at the end of the day, every knee, every tongue, every nation, every tribe will worship this man Jesus, because he deserves the honor and the glory from everybody. Thank you, friends. I do not have any action plans or any points to ponder or anything. That is all that I had for you. I love you, and I just wish that the Lord will be with you through this time of Corona, and that he will use us to encourage one another and build deep, intimate relationships with him as we advance the name of Jesus. Amen.